right-footed service. Castillo! One with Franklin. The service is shot.
I'm Bobby Ryan for FCDallas.com, here to preview the second leg of the Pioneer Cup as FC Dallas hosts the Columbus Crew on Saturday night at Pizza Hut Park. Here's a look at the Subaru keys to the game. On Tuesday night, both teams took a break from league action when they played in the third round of the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup. For the Columbus Crew, they lost at home to the Richmond Kickers in that competition, while FC Dallas had a thrilling 3-2 home win over Orlando City. When we take a look back on league play now for the Columbus Crew, they played last Sunday in a convincing 4-1 home victory over the Colorado Rapids. Head coach Robert Vorzija lined his team up in a 4-4-2 formation. Balshan moved in the center of midfield to play in a holding role. Presence out wide, Honor and Gavin were very good in that game. Keep an eye on the goal-scoring leader Andres Mendoza, who is very much in form for the Crew. For FC Dallas, it looked like a 4-5-1 formation for Schellas Hyndman in that very convincing 4-0 home victory over the Portland Timbers. The back line for FC Dallas and Kevin Hartman picked up another shutout on the campaign, while Brek Shea scored his 7th goal of the season. The man of the night, Jackson, perhaps had his best game in an FC Dallas jersey, scoring a goal for the 2nd consecutive match. The first key to the game on Saturday night for FC Dallas is to have a bright start. The Rapids scored the first goal in this 4-1 defeat at the Crew, and in this clip you'll see a Crew backline that loses concentration early on in the game. The service of Jamie Smith is good, but the finish of Connor Casey is better as Colorado takes the lead 1-0 in the 6th minute. We spoke to FC Dallas captain Daniel Hernandez about the importance of having a good start at home on Saturday night.
Obviously, we had a bad game in Columbus. I think the most important thing is obviously, trying to get those 3 points, keep this the success that we've had going. But I think definitely against a team like Columbus, it's very important to get off to an early start. Try to manage the game from the very beginning. I think we put ourselves in difficult positions when we're not able to control the game from early on. So hopefully we can get that early goal and try to control the game.
The second key to the game is to minimize mistakes. The Columbus Crew scored 3 goals on the night that all came by way of glaring mistakes at the back by the Colorado Rapids. In this clip, you'll see the 3rd goal of the game, and it starts off of a free kick from Jamie Smith. It's to the advantage of the Colorado Rapids. Chad Marshall at the back is there to clear it, but Andres Mendoza punishes the Rapids backline. You see a mistake by Kosuke Kimura there, and Mendoza breaks through. He's free and clear and finishes the play for his 2nd goal of the game. We talked to FC Dallas midfielder Andrew Jacobson about the importance of minimizing mistakes.
It's an important match. They beat us in the first one. Possession is going to be important. It's going to be a hot game. We're coming off a good victory. I think it's important for us to keep going. Just minimize mistakes, be good off the ball, get into space early so it makes it easy on the next guy and get a lot of goals.
The 3rd key to the game is defending wide service. The Columbus Crew did such a good job all night long of creating good wide play. It was Honor on the left and Gavin on the right side of midfield. In this clip, you'll see the best attacking sequence for the Crew against the Rapids all night long. The play begins with Chad Marshall playing it into the feet of the right back Sebastian Miranda. It's the right back that plays it into the feet of Tony Heineman, who releases Gavin in behind the Colorado backline. The service is early and on point from Gavin as it's deflected back for Heineman. He's the player that really began the sequence, and it's a good finish from outside the area. That made the game 4-1 and then ends up securing 3 points for the Columbus Crew. We spoke to FC Dallas center back George John about the importance of defending wide service.
Yeah, that's definitely one of their strengths, getting it out wide and serving it into the middle. I think Ugo and I and Hartman just got to keep our head on a swivel and communicate and make sure men aren't free in the box to get some headers.
When these two teams met back on April 1st, it was the first leg of the Pioneer Cup, a game in which the Columbus Crew won by a score of 2-0. So on Saturday night at Pizza Hut Park, FC Dallas will look to exact revenge. It's the Independence Day celebration. Make sure you're here for that. It's going to be a special night and a great evening for you to attend. Kickoff for the game is 8 p.m. or you can set your DVRs to Fox Sports Southwest Plus. For our Spanish listeners, tune into 1270 AM La Voz del Pueblo with your host, Carlos Alvarado. Well, FC Dallas will look to secure their 10th victory on the campaign. They sit only 4 points behind the league-leading LA Galaxy. So can they close the gap? Make sure you're here to find out. For FCDallas.com, I'm Bobby Ryan.